Sara Duterte po wants any possible arrest warrant deferred. So here's my take about it. May kumakalat po kasi ngayon online tungkol kay VP Sara Duterte, no? So let's establish the facts first. Yes po, the claim is true. Her lawyers have asked the Quezon City Regional Trial Court na i-defer po yung issuance ng any possible arrest warrant in connection po dun sa tatlong counts of grave threats filed against her. While yung korte first resolves their motion to quash and their argument questioning the court's jurisdiction. So take note, wala pa pong warrant silang pinapahinto, wala pang nai-issue, no? They are asking the court not to issue one yet, na wag daw mag-issue muna yung korte. And legally naman po, her lawyers have every right to make that request, no? Pero here's my problem about it. When does accountability actually begin for Sara Duterte? She has an impeachment case. She is facing criminal charges. There have been serious controversies involving confidential funds at iba pa, 'di ba? There are documents, testimonies, government records, and other evidence being presented and contested through different proceedings. Um, and every time po that accountability reaches the doorstep, somehow the conversation becomes political persecution o pang-aapi lang or jurisdiction or technical or procedural or delay or constitutional protection. Well, fine. Exercise every legal remedy available to you, VP Sara. Karapatan mo po yan. But please face the process. Because millions of ordinary Filipinos face criminal complaints and warrants without the luxury of political machinery, armies of lawyers, or an entire political movement portraying every legal problem as prosecution. And this is precisely why I find the political attitude surrounding Sara Duterte deeply troubling, nakakabahala po talaga. She wants to become president of the Philippines, no? Then demonstrate the character expected of somebody asking for the most powerful office in this country. Answer the allegations, challenge the evidence, defeat the cases if they are weak or if you think that they are weak, kagaya ng sinasabi ninyo in your interviews. But please stop behaving as though accountability itself is an indignity inflicted upon powerful people. Her lawyers argue that because she is an impeachable officer daw, yung regular criminal process cannot presently proceed against her, no? Well, okay. Let the court decide kung yan ba ay constitutional argument na tama, 'di ba? But if the court rejects it, then face exactly the same criminal process that ordinary Filipinos face. Walang special treatment, no political theatrics, no automatic na inaapi ako, inaapi kami. And to her supporters, seryoso pong tanong to kasi this is what I genuinely struggle to understand. How many controversies or issues must accumulate before you finally start asking questions? Before you doubt her, no? Supporting somebody politically does not require surrendering your ability to examine in evidence or to think critically. Well, if Sarah is innocent, let her prove her defenses through the institutions established by law. If the prosecution cannot prove its allegations, then the cases should fail. 'Di ba? But if the evidence ultimately establishes po the wrongdoing, then syempre, please, let her face the consequences. Yun yung masasabi natin na accountability. And frankly, if you want to become president, you should be held to an even higher standard po. Not really treated like a political prima donna who must somehow be insulated whenever accountability becomes uncomfortable to you. Kasi yung presidency, it's not a sanctuary from accountability. It is the office where accountability should matter most. So, yes po, let's give Sara Duterte every right guaranteed by the Constitution. Let's give her that. Let's give her due process that she deserves. Yes. Give her the best lawyers that her money can provide. Baka mamaya mo niyan, pera din naman yan ng taong bayan, ha? 'Di ba? Well, yun lang naman. But after all of that, give her the same law that the rest of us get. Because the best example that Sara Duterte could give the Filipino people right now is not proving how powerful she is, but it is proving that even someone as powerful as the vice president is not above the law.